Yeah, my name is Rowan Douglas. I'm from Aqua Downs, 90 kilometres south of Morven. I'm involved in a family cattle operation. We have two properties, Aqua Downs and Mount Lonsdale, which is based at Mangala. We like to look at it as though we're not in drought. This is just life as it is, and we like to prepare for those dry times. We have destocked, but we destocked a little while ago because we realised that once we got to the end of the growing season, we didn't have the forage there to carry us through, so we made a decision and we destocked. We got rid of our weaners so we could keep our ground cover and wait for the next wet season to come along, and then we'll start again. It just made it a lot easier to make a decision back when the market was good, to destock then, and yeah, it's just been really easy, and we can just sit back and know that, you know, when it does rain, our pastures are going to respond really well, and we haven't damaged them at all. So we have two properties. So one property, they are two different properties. So one property is predominantly all grass, and so that's the place we've pretty well destocked. The other place is our breeder property, and it's predominantly mulga. Like their diet, the cattle's diet's probably about 80% mulga. It's actually still fully stocked, so we haven't had to destock there. But a lot of that's probably got to do with how it's been managed. We like to pull the country when it's wet. So we're getting the mulga growing lying down, and we're also germinating mulga while we're doing it, while there is moisture in the ground. So we're getting the mulga to regenerate and grow back, and so when we get into a dry time, we've got a good reserve there, like at a level that the cattle can reach it, and so we're not having to get in there and disturb the country when it is dry. That way it's growing back, and it keeps on growing, because we believe that if we're pushing when it's dry, everything will end up dying. Definitely our forage budgets definitely helps on our backgrounding place at Mangala. That's probably one of the best drought strategies we've got there. And as far as Aqua Downs on our mulga place, is actually making sure we've got plenty of leaf at ground height for cattle. So if it gets beyond reach for the cattle, beyond the cattle's reach, well then we'll go in there and we'll pull it, and we'll get it growing at a height where the cattle can reach it. But by doing that too, we're also putting more organic matter back on the soil and more ground cover, and that way, that every little bit of rain that we get, we're conserving the moisture, and we're growing a lot of herbage, and we're actually growing grass as well underneath all that pulling. So, oh, it'll rain one day.